This is Michael Hawkins of FoodFunk.ca. Today we're going to make a nice little side dish of rice and beans. The idea here is basically you just make a vegetarian chili and add beans and rice to it. Oh, you're still around. Well, let's get cooking. So to get started, we'll just chop up a regular yellow onion and a couple of cloves of garlic. Just mince those up as much as you can, and next up is going to be a couple of tomatoes. These are just hothouse tomatoes, but use whatever you can get your hands on. Then we'll just preheat our pan to probably medium-high heat and add a couple of tablespoons of regular olive oil. Then in goes your onions. Saute those for a couple of minutes just to soften them up, maybe brown them just a little bit, get some flavor going there, and then we'll add our garlic. Just saute that for a minute or so after you add the garlic. Make sure that garlic doesn't burn. And next we'll put in some red and green bell pepper. You can put in yellow bell pepper, orange, whatever you have. Now would be the time to add any hot pepper as well if you wanted to put that in. Maybe jalapeno, hot chili, whatever you like. Just saute that for a bit to soften them up, and then we'll add a bit of chili powder and a bit of cumin. And just dry fry that for a minute or two, just to activate those flavors and the spices. That'll be really smelling good now. And so just to season it with salt, I'm using kosher salt here. And next up is going to be our tomatoes. So just cook that down for a few minutes to soften up those tomatoes. You'll see this kind of turn into a nice sauce. And you can just adjust the consistency with a bit of water for that rice to soak up later. So you can use canned red kidney beans, or I cook these from dry, just soak them for a few hours and then cook them over a couple hours to soften them up. And same goes for your rice. I usually cook a couple of cups at a time and just keep it on hand for fried rice or whatever, and it's great in this dish. I don't know what that little black speck is. And so in goes the red kidney beans into the pan. You're going to just give that a stir, and then next up is your rice. For the rice, no need to measure anything. Just kind of eyeball it, fill the pan, whatever you think balances with the amount of sauce you have. And just give that a good stir, toss it a bit, and really you just need to warm this through for a couple of minutes. The rice is cold, so just warm it through. That rice will soak up all that great flavor and liquid. And you're set to go. A nice touch just before you serve is a little fresh cilantro. Gives that kind of salsa taste to it, and you're ready to serve. So there you go, a simple red bean and rice side dish. Be great with any grilled meats, vegetables as well. And enjoy. I am Michael Hawkins, and this has been a presentation of FoodFunk.ca.